Hey everyone, it's Shawn McBride. We're going to be talking about PPP loans today and specifically about filling out the paperwork. We'll have some more content coming for you here in the near future about what to do once you get the loan and the record keeping. I've got another fellow attorney potentially joining me later this week. It's going to be on the McBride Attorneys Law Show YouTube channel, so make sure you're subscribed. Also on my LinkedIn under Shawn McBride. So let's jump into it. What's going on with the PPP loans? We got a fresh round of funding coming in now. More dollars are hitting the market. People are still filling out the paperwork, trying to get in the queue for it. And we're getting a lot of interesting questions and things. So you need to be very careful when you're filling this out. And that's really the warning I want to give today is, check the checklist, make sure you're submitting everything your bank is asking for. And the other word of caution really is that your bank may not know what they're asking for. So I've got a client of mine, for instance, they are banking with a bank and they're asking for articles of incorporation for a Texas LLC. Well, most states, including Texas, call the LLC document a certificate of formation. In fact, in Texas, in modern times, in the last 10 to 15 years, under the new statute, we call certificates of formation for corporations as well. So the articles of incorporation may apply to older Texas entities, but it's not even a modern concept under the Texas Business Organizations Code. So here's what you really need to do when you're going through and doing your PPP paperwork. Talk to your bank, read their checklist, try to give them everything they're looking for. And if you see one of these unusual requests, you need to talk to somebody. You need to say, hey, I can't send you my articles of incorporation because we're an LLC and we have a certificate of formation. And this is hard because these banks are moving this stuff through in mass. They're trying to get through piles of this paperwork and they have these checklists, some of them out of date. Like this one, articles of incorporation, probably came from the federal government that way because a lot of states call the equivalent of what would be a certificate of formation in Texas for a corporation. They call it an articles of incorporation, but in Texas, that concept doesn't apply. So even if you're dealing with a Texas bank, they might be using a checklist coming out of Washington, D.C. that's set up for the entire nation. So for those of you applying, I want you to go through very carefully. I want you to check everything off the checklist. If there's something in there that you think they're asking for and they've named it wrong, try to send them the right thing. I would then also flag it and talk to your banker so that they don't reject your loan application, right? It's very likely somebody's going to go through, they're going to be checking off the checklist, they're going to see articles of incorporation, you're going to have a certificate of formation, even though you sent them the right document and you don't have an articles of incorporation, then suddenly you've got a problem. So go through this very carefully. Make sure you get it right. There's not going to be a lot of room for error. We don't know what's happening with the next round of funding, so we want to make sure we get in there and we get the best chance possible. So read everything, go over it with your advisors if you need to, make sure you're getting them what they want. If stuff doesn't make sense, ask questions, talk to a human being, make sure you talk to your processor so that things don't get messed up in the process. So, all right, folks, if you're a business owner, business leader, subscribe to the McBride Attorneys Law Show YouTube channel. We'll be bringing you more tips and ideas to help you run your business better. I'm Shawn McBride. I'll be back with you again very soon. I'm looking forward to your comments. Drop them below. Just don't put anything confidential in there. All right, looking forward to talking to you in the comments.